What is good, YouTube? Conversations in the Sewer, the podcast from the people who built the community for those who live inside of it. Tonight, episode 33, the Matthew interview. If you've been listening to Sewer's discography lately, you've heard his art, you've heard his name, you've seen his face if you've been on Instagram. I don't have to say much more other than we're going to get started with some good music like normal. Tonight's first song is Protocol by Sewerperson featuring Jades. This is a highly anticipated track. I can tell you the Discord went bonkers when Jades was tagged in that post. So, yeah. Let's give this a good listen. This just came out a couple minutes ago, 2 hours ago.
Told her, fuck them all. Yeah, it's right. Fuck them all. I do not know how they can sleep at night. I promise you, tell me everything that it gon' be alright. I'm back on the east side, babe. I'm back at home. I just need some me time, baby.
W for Jades. Once again, that was Protocol, Sewerperson featuring Jade. Brand new song, produced by Sewerperson. This next song, somebody I started paying close attention to. Oh, by the way, all these songs were chosen by my co-hosts. I didn't choose a single one of these songs. So shout out to Sil, Heber, Aqua. Shout out to anybody else who's going to help play a hand in this episode. Maybe a guest host coming up here soon. We'll let y'all know when we start the episode. But this song is called The Fog by Between the Veins and I, produced by Matthew and Yunny Gold.
Yo, what's happening?
Yo.
Mel Maj showed up for a minute. Let's go.
Yo.
And the bot wanted to poop itself. Hang on, guys. I'm working on it, I promise.
All right, time to sing it.
She said time to sing it. You can go right ahead and do it while there you go.
Yeah, you and Mel can do it, Matthew. you just go at it right now, yeah.
Hey, we got this, brother. You and me.
By the way, we do have a special guest co-host tonight. His name is Mel Maj. That's right. Matthew will be being asked questions by 5 people.
I'm shaking him up.
You know, I used to interview quite a lot of people. I hope you're ready for this.
I am.
Legendary night.
I just heard a loud to the screen door flip. Grinding of its hinges as the floorboards creak. I could feel the chill of the alpine wind through my sheets in the night, and my blood went thin. So I raced through the house and I fall and I trip, put my knee through the
Still, look at my story
blood
post.
on my shins. Where is the family? Where are the kids? How is this happening? I didn't get in. I clear the doorstep in barefoot on snow. Follow the tracks and depart from the road. Shirtless subliminals, they stab and they poke. But deeper and deeper, I head down the slope. The trees all look dead around this time of year.
We got him this week. Sill's back this week
He's here.
with a shirt and all.
Yeah, with a shirt and all. Crazy. Never before seen. Let's go.
It's gonna be a fun night tonight.
Wide awake, and I've been for days. Now I feel the hate, biggest weight in my brain. I'm a man with no face, my consciousness fade. I just pray that she's safe, and away from this place. Follow myself to the far, chasing what I
And start with some vibes, like always. That was Hebrews' recommendation, wasn't it?
Yeah, I recommend it.
My boy, let's go. Alright. We ain't playing around tonight, bro. YouTube, I'm checking in with y'all. YouTube chat, drop some W's if you want me to get this episode going. YouTube chat, drop me a couple W's. I need a couple different people. Drop me a couple different W's. Come on, man. A couple different people.
Hey, drop the fucking W's, please.
Drop the fucking W's.
I'm
Listen
asking
to the guy
guys.
with a
Oh,
microphone.
we got him.
He knows what
Yeah.
he's talking about.
Oh, the actual.
Listen, I know what I'm
microphone.
talking about, and if you don't
Please.
drop a W right now, we are going to take Aqua out back and execute him, old-fashioned style.
I volunteer as tribute. Don't kill my boy like
Unless-
that.
Unless you want that. Well, no, we got to
Oh,
do the
there's
interview. Come on.
W's.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Okay,
All
sorry,
right,
Aqua.
we got him.
You're done for.
So
Yeah, you're not getting out of this, man.
You're done, kid.
You're done.
tonight, this is Conversations in the Sewer, the podcast from the people who built the community for those who live in it. Tonight, episode 33. Tonight is the Matthew interview. Compliments to our amazing co-host Aquafina. We're sitting down with a producer who's been making some serious noise behind the scenes. You might recognize his name from a growing list of collaborations with Sewerperson and other artists in the underground. From tracks like Since We Last Spoke, I Got Tattoos, to In the Dirt, Under the Porch, his production has started to become a recognizable part of Sewer's developing sound. What makes his story especially interesting is how seemingly quick that connection has developed and flourished. So, tonight, we're getting into the person behind the beats, where he came from, how he found his sound, how he ended up working with some of the artists that we know, we love, that we talk about every other week. We'll talk about production, collaboration, have some silly, funny moments, and talk about what goes into creating the music from behind the scenes. This is Conversations in the Sewer. I am joined by Heber, Sill, Aquafina, and our guest co-host this week, Mel Maj. Welcome to Conversations in the Sewer, Matthew. Woo! Woo! Woo!
Yippee!
All right. So I'm gonna get started with just a couple, icebreakers. So can you take us back to the beginning and tell us when you first started producing and what you were using?
Holy shit. Back when I first started producing, it was probably, I think I picked up FL for like $50. It was on sale. Back in, I want to say either late 2022 or early 2023. I can't remember the exact time. But Yeah, dude, I picked it up for 50 bucks and I just made trash, dude. I just started throwing sounds at the DAW and hoping something clicked. Like
Mm-hmm.
it was pretty bad. I was also like just smoking every day, like just hoping like I'd smoke, try to make a beat, wake up the next morning and be like, "Oh my God, what did I make?" and just trash it immediately.
Damn.
And it went like that it went on like that for quite some time. I think it wasn't until about I think 20 like middle 2024 when I started using like other people's loops and whatnot. I think the first person I used loops from was Cloudy. Shout out Cloudy. I saw him on BeatStars and I purchased a loop pack from him, and that's what kind of like really set my tone for like what kind of sound I think I wanted to like start chasing.
Right.
Um, but yeah, like I think I think that was
$50.
yeah, dude, 50 bucks. Like I think it was I think it was a Christmas sale. So it might have been late 2022, like December 2022 is when I picked it up.
Okay.
But yeah.
Good price.
Yeah, I know for real.
Would you say that investment paid off?
I think so. I think so. I'm still on that same $50 edition, so I have like no stock plugins even. Like it came with nothing. Like it was just the DAW. Like that was it. No plugins that came with it at all. Like everyone's talking about like, "Oh, I got Gross Beat with mine. I got this, I got that." I got like nothing.
Damn.
I got a
Yeah.
That's crazy. Um, and then my second icebreaker question, is there a specific artist or musician that you can pin as your biggest inspiration?
When I first started, it was like when Garden was like 20, I want to say like 2017 to like 2020 Garden was like my like who I was like really trying to like chase that sound or like
Mm-hmm.
I really want to chase that sound pretty big. So I feel like that was definitely my biggest like starting inspiration.
Awesome. Well, I got four other amazing, esteemed gentlemen who would like to ask you questions. So here's where I
Yeah.
am going to say how this episode is going to work from here on out. I believe my three co-hosts, Sil, Heber, and Aqua, have their own 4 or 5 questions to ask, and then Mel, I believe, has a couple as well. So we
Oh,
came
no.
up with a cycle. It is going to go.
What do you mean? Oh no! What does that mean?
I'm
Oh,
scared, man.
no.
I've seen your interviews, man. I'm scared. You
What
ask
about
really
them
good
is
questions.
scary?
You ask really
Oh,
good
thanks.
questions. So yeah.
He does ask really good questions, and he has really good answers. If you haven't seen the Mel Maj interview
Exactly, yeah.
and the little reel that we posted from home base, they are both really good. And we did a listening party for him. Wow, we've done a lot of content with you, Mel.
Which I still greatly appreciate. By the way,
Of
time of my
course.
life.
That was so much fun, bro. That was so much
That
fun.
was super fun.
We had all of the odds against us too that night. I remember. Everything was going wrong, but we still
Everything
prevailed.
went wrong.
So the order
Hey,
for
can't
tonight
stop us.
is going to go me, Mel, Heber, Sil, Aqua. I only have 2 additional questions, so it'll go Mel, Heber, Sil, Aqua, basically for the rest of the episode. I hope the audience enjoys, and I'll sit back and watch everybody work their magic and listen to this amazing interview because I'm interested to pick your mind apart, Matthew.
Oh, okay. And just so everyone knows, if this is my first interview ever, so if my answers are like not substantial, please let me know, or I'll try to elaborate on anything. So if you have extra questions, just let me know.
Hey, buddy, we appreciate you coming on and even just sharing a couple insights, whatever it is. You don't have to worry about the length of the answers
yeah.
because you will always be back.
Oh yeah, for sure. I appreciate it.
You will be back.
Oh yeah.
All right. Without further ado, Mel, you can get started with wherever you want to start.
Oh, I'm starting.
Yes, because I already asked
Oh,
that
I
question.
feel bad dropping like a crazy hard one on him right from the get go. I figured
Oh,
I'd go
dude.
last round. No, it's okay. We'll do it. We'll do it. Here I have one easy one that's like
Okay.
not too bad. So I'm
Okay,
not trying to torture you here. I'm greatly personally invested into your work, and I want to get to the nitty gritty of what makes that clock tick up in your head. That being said, this is something that I ask a lot of people, right? Because I've noticed that there tends to be a trend with artists, anybody that creates any type of work where, um, oftentimes there are qualities, ideas, or entire songs or pieces, um, that the artist is particularly proud of that kind of go unnoticed in terms of social reception. Like you know, I like my most played song of all time is some bullshit emo song from 5 years ago I don't care about. But then something that I made that I kind of felt was really great and that I was very proud of kind of went under noticed. So my question for you is there I mean, it could be a song, an idea, it could be a single bar of just production. Is there
Mhm.
anything that you've done or made that you feel you were particularly proud of that you wish more people knew about
Oh man.
or would have paid attention to?
I can't think of anything off rip because I feel like a lot of what I put out is like very intentional. I'm very intentional with what I put out. So like
Right.
if I'm not vibing with something, like I typically won't post it, or even if I do, like I'll have it posted, see like the engagement on it, and just like I'll probably take it down or something like that. Like it's not like all engagement based, like that's not what I'm saying. But like I don't know, like I'm iffy on like what I like to keep up or like visible to the outside world, I guess. Um, so I feel like I'm pretty proud of everything that I make and everything that everyone has hit beat wise. So
Right.
I'm trying to think because I even like privated like a bunch, like I have a bunch of YouTube videos, but I've privated like probably over half of them just because like I was like it's my old work. I don't
So
really
you're like
like it
you're
anymore.
strict in
So
your curation here.
yeah, I'm very intentional with what I make.
Right. All right. Fair enough.
That's a good question though. Damn.
That's
Thank you.
very
That's a
good.
good answer.
Oh,
That was a
you
good
know,
answer.
yeah, that is fire. I actually have, because this slides in really well. I'm gonna add on to Mel's point here because of Matthew's answer, if you don't mind, Mel. I don't.
Not at
I
all.
don't So, one of my questions, which I feel like connects very well to this, is because you said that you're very intentional with what you put out, Matthew. Have
Yes.
you ever had like a great idea for a beat, but then during the creation process, you've scrapped the idea and then later repurposed it for something else, like another person or another project?
I actually there have been beats, like Portsmouth Novocaine. That was actually the first beat that Baby Emo and I had ever made, like ever, together. Like first beat we collabed on, and that actually sat on YouTube. I think only like a couple people have used it, and which were great songs, also. But I actually went back to it pretty recently, obviously, and I like remastered it and like redid it, and that's when I sent it to Miles, and yeah, he hopped on that shit and made the Portsmouth Novocaine. So I feel like that turned out pretty well.
Hell
Um,
yeah.
but I've never like completely scrapped like a beat that I was like proud of or anything like that. So trying to think of if there's another one. I don't think so. No, I don't think so.
That's
Well,
pretty
either way,
cool.
I mean, yeah, it's good to
Sorry,
have
bro.
lore on that song specifically as well. It's a recent one. That's not like, one from like when you were first getting to work with Sewer. That's like
Yeah, yeah,
new. That's like a fresh like, which is so sick. So,
yeah. Because Ricky and I were in the a Discord call one time. We were going through like my YouTube, like our first ever beats, and we are like, "Damn, this one goes hard." And I'm like, "Oh, I hear there's like mixing issues that I felt with it because I learned a lot since then." And I went back and remastered it, and yeah, I sent that one to him because I was like, "Oh, like I like how this one sounds now."
There you
And yeah,
go.
Miles was like, "Oh, fuck yeah, hell yeah, I'm hop on this."
oh yeah.
Crazy to think how like you revisit your older work too, and you think of like, oh, this is something that I could do to make it sound a little bit better than it previously was, and then look how far it comes now. It's like not necessarily like you shouldn't delete everything that you make, but even just privating, even just taking it away for a little bit and just letting it sit and like what's the word I'm looking for here? Letting it broil,
Yeah,
just letting it cook a little bit, bro. Oh,
yeah. It's not like I go back and like listen to my beats all the time or anything, but we are just sitting there like kind of reminiscing, I guess you could call it. And yeah, I was like, damn, like I could probably tune this up a little bit, and I did, and that was cool.
And it's out.
It's out.
It is
Sick.
out.
Oh, thank you for the answer. That's super nice to know.
Or
I'm really happy
that's a
to
good
finally
question
have
too.
like more lore. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Heber, your turn.
Oh, we're just going one by one. I
Yeah.
thought we were gonna do like all the questions. Okay, cool. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Well, my first question, was what's your favorite beat you've made, and why is that your favorite?
My favorite beat, I'm not gonna lie, it's
Sure.
probably Santa Monica Pier. I feel like that one just hits so hard. It's such a beautiful beat, and I like making the longer beats, just because it gives just like so much creative freedom in like how it's structured.
Mm-hmm.
Even though I do have like it's just a weird thing with me where I feel like I structure my beats like the same quite frequently. But like that one, it turned out so beautiful, and like that and firework watching, I feel like those are just gorgeous beats that I'm very proud of.
Good
Nice,
choices.
nice. Can you tell us like how long ago you made them?
Shoot, I could go into my file explorer really quick, but I think it's definitely within like the past month, I do believe. Like they're pretty recent.
Wow, wow.
Damn.
Damn.
That's really cool to like have like kind of a recent work that you really like, you know, and that's that you
Oh
finished and
yeah.
you're like have that feeling. It's really cool.
Oh yeah. No, as soon as like I made it, I was like, yeah, this is probably the one.
And to think, bro,
Nice.
Like,
like
this one's really good.
he hopped right on it too when he heard it too. If it's that fresh, you know, that's
I
so
know,
sick.
and that was a really good feeling too. It was like
Yeah,
the immediacy
Cool.
that he hopped on that. I was like, wow, that must have been really good, better than I
good for
thought. So
you, bro. Good for you.
I appreciate that.
Hell yeah.
Oh, it's like you kind of approved your discernment and the beat.
Yeah. Yep.
I feel like your beats kind of have like a different kind of grittiness. You know, I have a question about one of them. I'll ask later because I'm gonna let the guys talk.
Okay.
But like, it's a different kind of grittiness that like Miles himself used to refer to as like ten tails. You know, like
Yeah.
especially those hard ones like in the dirt under the porch, bro. Like that's that shit. Like, yeah, that's that shit.
Yeah.
Oh, word.
Yeah, I
Uh,
appreciate
Mark?
the question.
who's next?
I mean, I can piggyback off of that.
Do it.
Okay.
Let's go.
Oh,
I don't
yeah.
want to. I don't want to skip anybody. I had a question that
No
was kind of
worries.
related to something Dev said.
Oh,
Nah, bro, run
Is
with
that
it.
okay?
Oh yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
I
BR,
I
go.
Valid,
don't want to step
valid.
on any toes
Do
here.
it.
Yeah,
Um,
run with it, bro.
well, you mentioned the kind of the longer form compositions. Dev mentioned the kind of the grittiness of the work. Um, and I'm not a producer, so obviously this is a perspective kind of on the outside of what I'm used to. But I feel that producers' work, especially kind of in this kind of area and community where producers are so well known by name, right? I feel like producers' work is often defined by the audience, defined by the artists that are providing vocals, and oftentimes the style of the production is conflated to the sensibility of the artist rather than where the art begins foundationally. So I guess my question is how do you feel that your production is indicative of your creative identity, no matter whoever is using it? Because obviously you've opened yourself up to a dynamic where anybody can use a lot of your work. How do you feel like the work you're putting out, no matter who is on it, represents your creative sensibilities, represents your particular stylistic flares? What are you doing in your songs or in your beats that feel like you?
I definitely so I've actually had this conversation with like Zion and Ricky and everything like that because I use a lot of it's kind of hard to tell maybe but I use a lot of like textures and like samples in the backgrounds of my beats a lot because I think it makes it feel alive. But
Right.
that's where, like I was talking about, where I get very intentional because I will sit there and scour or like scrounge like YouTube. I even like bought a subscription to this one website called Soundscapes. So I could like find these little textures and whatnot to like make the beat feel alive and like give it a certain vibe where people like artists that like use my beats, I think they pick up on that and they actually use it to like a similar sense of like how I was trying to purpose the beat. So I feel like people usually slide on it with a pretty good intention and like vibe that I try to set on my beats.
Right. No, I mean, I definitely pick up on the soundscape and the atmosphere stuff. I know that we briefly talked about that website a little bit ago, which you
Yeah.
just said it, the name's lost on me.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's cool. I feel like a lot of the time, like for example, and this is the way I view it.
Mm.
If somebody searches for a type beat,
Yeah.
they're searching for artist name type beat. That's not
Yeah.
really what they're looking for, though. Really, what they're looking for, like for example, I'm not gonna search up, um, like a Far Side type beat. I'm gonna look up a Jay Dilla type beat because he's the one that produced the record that I like from them.
Right.
You know, so I don't know. There's certain things that I feel like are developed in that identity that I think are integral no matter who is utilizing it.
Right. Right. Yeah. No, If I go to my YouTube, I think most of my stuff is labeled like Garden, Sewerperson, Ninetales, Skelly, like just a bunch of like different names. And I feel like I've had the most hits though, like the best, like the videos that really have popped off is like anything that's labeled Ninetales on it, which
Yeah,
is
I
kind of
can see that.
surprising to me. So, but yeah,
Oh, thank you. That's all I had. I mean, I have more, but for that one, that's all I have.
yeah, I got you. Good questions.
Aqua.
So mine's gonna be super simple, super
yeah.
basic. Um, what made you want to start making music like in the first place, bro?
What made me want to start making music? It's actually kind of crazy because I actually didn't know I wanted to make music until like I bought FL. Like I just bought it for shits and giggles pretty much. And like I said, I was listening to Garden like heavily at the time, like early Garden, and just being like a little sad boy pretty much. And I was like, I really rock with this sound. I was like, I wonder if I can like replicate it like in my own way somehow. And so I just bought FL just because. And then when I started making the songs, I was like, okay, I could probably get into this. And then it just took off from there, I guess. Because before, like I didn't really have like, and even now, like I don't really have a diverse like range in music. Like I kind of listen to like the same people um over and over again. But I guess yeah, just from picking up FL, that's what really got me into wanting to start making music.
Okay. Now, do you guys care if I lead into like one more question? Because this kind of ties into this one as well.
Go right ahead,
All
bro.
right, so this one's gonna be one of the harder ones, Matt, so I hope you're ready. Uh, as a kid, is this where you thought you would be now? Everyone has like different hopes and dreams as a child, but like as you go down life, like shit happens and you start to change up your goals a little bit. You start to represent yourself a different type of way.
For
Like,
sure.
have things been going according to plan so far? Like, have things been, like you said, you're very like intricate, you're very like
Mm,
aware, you like to be self-aware of the things that you do. Like, has
mm.
that played a big part into your whole life, or has this just been like a roll with the punches type of thing?
I would say it's more so been a roll with the punches kind of thing. I actually wanted to be in the military growing up. So, and then as I got older, that shit became more real to me. And I was like, oh my God, I actually don't want to do that. So,
Yeah.
and it kind of just like went on from there. Like once I turned 18, I moved out and started doing my own thing, just moving, moving around a lot, just trying to like find my way through life. And now I'm here, 27 years old, and just kicking back pretty much, like living it day by day.
Twin.
So I wouldn't say it's not going to according to plan, but the plan changes every single day. So
Yeah. No, that's awesome though. Is a lot of people are like that. Like I was saying, a lot of times like things change and people's perspectives and like their
mm,
goals change. It's cool to see that you're just rolling with the punches though. 'Cause there's a lot of people they try to plan like everything and
yeah,
unfortunately like life doesn't allow you to like plan everything. Sometimes things are gonna fail and sometimes like you have to roll with the punches.
Yep.
And it's cool
yep.
to see that you're able to just roll with it and you haven't like gave up. Like that's the point that I was trying to get across. Like
Oh, and
it's
dude, there's
inspiring.
there's been days where I've wanted to give up, but there's like I said, you just gotta roll with it and wake up the next day like nothing happened yesterday, pretty much. Like learn from
That's
yesterday, but move on from it.
it's a brand new day.
Yep.
Good questions so far, guys. Damn. Good job.
Hell yeah.
I'm sweating, guys. Come on.
Better be sweating.
You gotta put the pressure on a little bit.
You want more pressure,
Hey
Mel?
man, what's your social security number?
It is it 87.
Hey man, what is your biggest fear and how can I exploit it?
Uh,
A Mel Mige interview.
Give me your exact coordinates
not
right
bad.
now.
They're not bad. The interviews aren't bad. All right.
I low-key
Have I
want to
had people
try
look
it.
at me and be like,
Let's try it sometime, Mel.
oh, dude, we'll do it. We'll have a great time.
Yeah, it'd be fire.
I'll
The
research
interview
it
off.
quite extensively.
The
Yeah, dude, we'll interview each other, and it's just like it's a battle.
You're gonna win.
I'm gonna answer all of your questions with a question.
Bro's gonna Nardwar me.
It's gonna be like a slam
I-
poetry 1v1.
There have been a couple interviews I've done where I have been able to just find some really deep information on people, and I just drop it halfway through. I'm like, how do you
He's
feel
gonna be
about
like,
that?
"You didn't tip your taxi driver in 2019."
Matthew, I couldn't find anything on you, by the way. I couldn't
Oh
find
yeah,
any hard details on you.
God
that's
damn.
good. I try to keep it that way.
Yeah, I mean, I found the manslaughter case from 2010, but like
I
I kind of
mean,
thought
I
everyone would
made
know
that
about that.
public, so
I
yeah.
mean, that's like,
Yeah, it's not like
you know,
hidden or anything, so
Yeah, no,
fuck
I
it,
told the
whatever.
court, I'm like, yeah, just release that shit, bro.
We've lost the
I mean,
plot.
might as well.
Yeah.
Sorry, that's my bad.
Mel, it's your turn.
no, this is really on topic.
Oh, it's my turn?
Yeah.
Sorry, I was just enjoying the beautiful questions and answers from everybody else. I was kind of enthralled by it, and I had removed myself as a participant and more so as an observer.
I
Just
agree. This
became
is
the
this is
audience.
amazing. This is great. I love it. Thank you guys.
All right, I've got a question for you, and this is also another question, just from the fact that I'm not really I mean, I am a producer. I'm just a bad one, so it doesn't even fucking matter.
I don't think so. I've
Um,
heard some of your prods.
oh, really, really?
Yeah.
Well, thank you. This is kind of something that I'm interested in because the so a lot of the dynamic around this community is kind of built on there's sort of a collective whole, right? Like there is a lot of kind of grassroots collaboration and kind of openness to share materials and information because we're all kind of just fucking getting dogged on all the time because we're small artists and we need any help we can get. Um, but in that, it's created an interesting dynamic um, for a lot of producers where I mean, I guess my question is how do you feel about the dynamic created by releasing your art into the world for use by anyone? Like does what people do with your art alter your perception of the original form of that art? You know, how do you feel about, something you have made in theory with love and great intent to essentially be co-opted by people you don't know and altered in some way, you know, how do you feel about that?
I mean, I put it out there for people to use. Like, if someone, I've heard plenty of songs where people will take my beat and like
Mhm.
they'll add their own cuts to it. Rightfully so. Like, I think
Right.
Miles even does that sometimes. Um, but there have been some like people who like will chop it up, slow it down, add their own like little melody on top of it. Like I've heard almost everything. Like people just fuck up the beat, like not fuck up, like they
I know
just,
what you mean.
yeah, they use the beat how they want to. And at there have been like a couple songs where I'm like, okay, it's like not even my beat anymore, really.
Right.
But there have been a lot, like most of the people that actually do their own thing on it will do it in a way where it's still like the original idea of the beat, but they make it also a part of themselves in a way,
Right.
which is really cool to hear because that's what I really like to hear when people like they make their own music, and that's just a cool thing to me. Like I made something on my end, now they're making something on their end that sounds equally as beautiful. So I
Yeah.
feel like that's so cool. It's a good feeling to
Yeah.
me.
That's a great answer. A little follow-up question that's not nearly as high stakes. Um, are there any standout tracks to you that you discovered were on your production from people that you did not previously know?
Oh, oh shit, not that I can think of. I haven't really like I've been so focused on making like new beats since I've joined like the roundtable and whatnot,
Right.
that I haven't really been like listening to a lot of like people who have used my beats. I can probably go into SoundCloud or YouTube or wherever and try to find something. And but like in the past, I've heard plenty of people that I'm like, oh, I've never heard this guy before. Throw it on, and I'm like, holy shit, this guy is fucking kicking ass right now. So
Hell
no,
yeah.
it's really cool.
Shout out Roundtable.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, shout out Roundtable.
The boys.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. My next question is a question I thought of while Dev was introing. You mentioned that you were producing and you then picked up using loops. I wanted to ask, how far were you in your learning process before you started using loops?
Oh man, that's I mean, countless YouTube tutorials and whatnot, and I probably oh man, I still can't like make my own melodies, which kind of sucks. I mean, I can a little bit, but I can't like ever finish like my own beat really, and it's kind of a sucky feeling because it's like I feel like I should be there, after so many years of doing this, but at the same time, like I also feel like I like working. I like collabing with people. Collabing with people is such a beautiful thing. Um, but if I had to like put like a progress bar on it, I would probably say maybe like halfway there. Like I was, if I would have just like kept pushing and like didn't use any loops at all, I probably would have. I'd probably be making my own beats right now. But I, I like where I'm at right now. I can't see myself like not collabing with people. It's such a good feeling to work with people that are equal mindset and have just such talent. It's so cool to be.
Do you feel like as soon as you started using loops, like your sort of process started developing more?
Oh yeah. Oh, 100%. Yeah, because hearing somebody who's talented like Cloudy, Baby Yummo, even like artists like Zion, 99 Nights, and Miles, and just like everybody else who's used my beats, like it just continues to push you to like just keep doing you and doing better and just like learning. It's a whole like I don't ever want to stop learning how to like keep progressing. Like it's such a cool mindset to be in.
Yeah, that's cool. I really appreciated how you also mentioned like all the ways that you're adding texture and stuff. I love noticing that in your beats. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, thank you.
Makes it
Great
fun to
answer. Yeah.
listen to for sure.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and also gives the artist that whole like maybe like a bit of a direction, sort of. I
Yeah,
don't know
yep.
how you mentioned it. It was cool.
That's where the intentional like beat process comes in. I like to not like push towards a certain sound, but like give them like a vibe, like get them in a headspace where they feel like they kind of get where I'm coming from so they can add to it.
Yeah, you know what? I feel like the sort of like movie clips or like the sort of voice notes that sometimes you add definitely like create that because like they could just take that sort of idea and just like make a whole song out of that too, you know?
Yep. Yep.
So it's like super collaboration in that sense. It's cool.
Yo.
Dev is dying over there.
Yo, Aqua in the chat said I feel like
Yeah.
50 Cent, and then my girlfriend was like, she said, you look like him too. Why are you doing that, bro? Why are you trolling my boy?
Man.
That's fucked up. Guys, she had an art exhibit tonight. Just saying.
Oh, that's exciting.
Yeah, yeah.
Nice.
She does photography, and she did a collab with a couple people, and it's very cool to go downtown and see. Yes, I'm embarrassing you, and I love you.
That's
Yeah.
so tight.
Yeah, it was
Speaking of
awesome.
photography, I got a non-music related question from my boy
Uh-oh.
Matthew here.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, because he does
you're
do
also-
photography.
You're also
I do.
yes, that is I was
Fuck.
yes. Lost with Matthew. You dude, you got a whole thing of photography on the side, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're kind of establishing some really cool shots and compositions, real hazy, kind of dreamy landscapes, close-ups, vignettes and stuff like that.
Yes,
What
sir.
drives forward your kind of creative process as a photographer, and what are your favorite subjects and feelings to capture, man?
What drives my photography? I would definitely say because you've probably noticed, like, I don't know if everyone has like seen my photography page.
Go check it out if you haven't, by the way. It's amazing.
What's
Thank
the
you, I
at
appreciate
again?
that.
Hang on. Actually, I'll find it.
It's at Lost with Matthew. Like, there's Lost period with dot Matthew, but Matthew spelled like how my prod name is. But what I would say what drives that is definitely the I just love like the nostalgic feeling of the photos, like the grainness, which is the huge like the biggest part of anything that I like to post is grain. I love noise. I love grain in the photos. It gives such like a,
the best.
noise is the best, hands down. And I love to like use like those little liminal songs or like add like that vibe to it as well, like on top. I can't just post a photo and not add a song to it. Like it has to have a feeling to it. And with I feel like that's kind of intentional as well, like with my beats. But apart from my beats, I try to make it so the pictures feel like it makes you feel a certain way. Like with my beats, I kind of want to give like a certain direction, and you can interpret it how you want to. Like, and you artists can use it however they want. But with my photos, I want you to feel like a certain way. Like it's supposed to give like a nostalgic feeling. And I like even with the camcorder videos, dude, camcorder videos are a completely different breed. I love that vibe to infinity and beyond. Like it's such a good vibe. Um, and shit,
No,
I'm
I'll
sorry.
never get sick of those. I'll
I'm
never get tired of those.
yeah, I apologize. What was the second part of your question? I feel like I was heading towards it, but I lost
I mean, I
myself.
feel like you did. You know, I mean, I feel like you got there for sure. That's a great answer. I mean, ideal, your favorite subjects to take pictures of. You know,
Oh,
what you like about your
subjects.
photography and like what emotions are you trying to capture? You know, what I mean, like I mean, that's a good,
Yeah,
great answer for that.
mostly like liminal spaces or just like the
Yeah.
sky or like I don't really like photograph people as much. And if I do, I try to like blur their faces or like have like the person be blurry and kind of like unseen, just because I feel like if you see somebody in a photo, especially like if I'm trying to hit like a nostalgic feeling, I want you to be able to see yourself as that person and not like who the person is.
Mhm.
I want you to be able to like put yourself into that space and into that
Right.
environment, I guess you could say.
It's a great answer. You know, I definitely I see what you mean there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, ultimately, it's like sometimes having human subjects can prevent the viewer or the consumer of that work to be able to kind of insert themselves or empathize with it or project onto
Mm,
it, if you will.
yeah. Yep.
Um, I mean, I know. I mean, I love your work. I mean, obviously, I
Appreciate
project onto your work like crazy because I draw over your
it.
pictures. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I
So I mean,
appreciate that.
obviously,
Which is also
uh,
fucking sick. I love that you do that and you do
dude,
great at it.
I
So
thank you. I have a good time with it. And but yeah, I mean, that's literally what you're saying though. Is like I'm
yeah,
literally instead of imagining I'm literally drawing myself there
yeah,
because there's something about it that is so like resoundingly poignant, I guess, you know.
nice.
But yeah, I would be remiss not to bring up your photography at least once during this interview because I think
I
it's
appre-
pretty
I
fantastic.
appreciate that. Thank you.
Thanks for remembering about that, Mel. I appreciate you
Yeah,
adding that detail.
Hey, I got you, no
I thought
worries.
nobody noticed.
Hey,
Brother,
I always notice. Don't worry about it.
um, Heber asked us, we'll go with Sil.
Ruin me. Okay.
Hell yeah.
So this question actually, since we've just spoken about the photography, this isn't specifically about the photography, but you can include
Mhm.
it into this too.
Okay.
But primarily, my question was aimed at your beats. Um, but I wanted to ask, is there like a specific like mindscape or a mood that you feel like you have to exist within in order to create? And then as like a second part to that, do you feel like your beats only excel in certain mindscapes or like certain moods versus when you branch out into like a new area that you're uncomfortable with and you're uncertain of how it will feel for an audience versus the comfort of what you already know?
So for personal like mindsets, I don't feel like I ever go into a beat with one. I feel like so like I said, I use a lot of loops. Like that's mainly what I use. Um, it's off of the loop sound, like however the loop sounds that I'm using, like that's kind of what I chase. So if like I can use pretty much any loops, like what was that one? Nightmare Town. I live in Nightmare Town. I feel like when Yoni sent that to me and I picked it up, I don't feel like I was in like any sort of mood. I felt like it was kind of hype to me, like not like a sad loop or anything like that. Um, but like I've made hype beats like what's that one that just dropped with Zion? The Shooter Born in Heaven. I don't know if you guys have heard that one. Like that one was the first beat I've ever made like that. The snare rolls, claps, fucking pain hi-hats, like everything like that. Like it was very cool to like go away from my like typical like sadder sounding, I guess, beats and songs
Mm-hmm.
to something that, I thought I would never make. Like I said, that was my first time ever doing something like that, and I thought it was really cool. It's like a breath of fresh air, and it got me motivated to make more stuff like that. So, hopefully, in the future, there will be more tracks like that as well. And then, as for your second part of the question, which was how they're perceived, like, or what was the
Yeah,
exact?
do you feel like your like beats and like songs on your beats are perceived better in certain like mindsets and emotions?
Uh, that was kind of hard to tell because even though I do read a lot of like the comments on SoundCloud, YouTube, everything like that, and like just like reading the general feedback like in Discord and everything like that. Um, I feel like people are interpreting it in their own ways. Because some people, I've seen some people say like, "Oh, Santa Monica Pier is sad sounding." I've seen some people say like, "Oh, it's not hype, but like a little bit more uplifting, kind of way," uh, or just like it's just good in general. So I don't feel like there's ever a certain light that's casted down from it, but I don't know. Like I don't really look at it in, I guess, it's hard for me to look at it a certain way when I made it, I guess. I don't know. It's kind of a hard question to answer. I never thought
That
about
makes
it like
sense.
that, I guess.
Yeah,
That's a
I
good
think.
question. Damn.
Thank you. I think so. The only reason I think about that, or I like that was like something like really big on my mind,
Mhm.
because I am myself like I write poetry. I make stories. Like writing is kind of
Oh, yeah.
my like what I like to do. That's kind of
Yeah.
where I excel in the art world.
Okay.
Um, and so whenever I'm creating, I tend to think about general perception versus my
Mhm.
perception and
Right.
kind of the dichotomy of those two things. And this kind of touches on what Mel said really early on where he feels like his biggest song is a song that he doesn't care for.
Mhm.
But like his favorite songs are songs that don't exist. And I have a song, sorry, I have like a poem specifically which I think is possibly one of the greatest I've ever made. You know, and it's something I put before people, and I'm given this perspective of where, you know, people don't understand it in the way I understand it, and
Mhm.
therefore it changes the light in which I see my own work, and so that's kind of where I
Right.
was coming at with that question.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, no, damn. I've never like had a perspective change on any of the songs. Like once like I keep bringing up Santa Monica Pier because it's like the most recent example that I just absolutely love. Um, but like when Miles sent that to me, like the finished product, I was like, damn, like this is like way better than I thought like it was gonna go. Um, like I didn't even like know he was gonna hit it until he sent it. Um, but and then when he posted it and like I seen everybody online like taking really well to it, I didn't like I just thought it was just a beautiful song and everyone else thought it was pretty much beautiful and it's just I don't know, I feel like it kind of just stayed the same exact way that I perceived it when he first sent it to me, I guess. And like when I was making the beat, like it's just an overall feeling and I don't think I've trying to think of past songs. I don't think I've ever had a perspective change either. I feel like that kind of goes back to the intentional making
Yeah,
of it.
yeah, absolutely. Either way, that's still awesome, and thank you for your
Yeah.
answer. I know that was kind of like very loaded, and there was a lot of
That
words
was
there,
that
so I
was a good
appreciate that.
question. So yeah, no, I
Thank you.
apologize for not really like being able to answer it, I guess.
No, not at all. You gave me a pretty great answer, all things considered. You're on the spot here. It's not like you have a script to read from. So
Right, right.
You talked a couple times about like like whether it be your reception to that song or kind of what like being blown away by something somebody's done, so on and so forth, whatever. And then you
Mhm.
also I know the fellows have also asked you some questions about kind of where you started, like kind of sort of progress markers and sort of how you've developed as an artist since kind of starting all of this. Something
Yeah.
that's interesting to me that I would love to know about is, and this could be something so minutely small that it means nothing to literally anybody but you, or it could be something very noticeably
Mhm.
and publicly available. But what was a moment, not the, it could be the moment if you have one.
Okay.
What was a moment along your artistic trajectory and journey where you were kind of able to remove yourself from what you were doing, and look at yourself a little bit objectively and just kinda go, "Oh, yeah, I'm really fucking doing this shit, man." Like, I'm actually like, I'm in it, you know what I mean? A lot of people will have moments where I mean, maybe it's the first song they make that they don't think is absolute dog shit. Maybe it's, for artists, the first time they perform, or maybe it's the first time a song is received the way they want it to be received. But what was a moment for you where it just kind of made you kind of like cognizant of the fact that like this is what you do now.
I definitely would say November of 2024. That's when Miles hit me up the initial time. I was like, because that was the goal. Like that was the most recent
Yeah,
goal at
right.
that time. Um, I wake up to go to the bathroom in the middle of the night, and I open my phone, and there's just a message from Miles sitting in there, and he's like, "Yo, I've been trying to look for you. I found your beat on YouTube. I've been trying to look for you for the past half hour." He's like, "You gotta let me slide on these beats." I'm like, "Dude," I just immediately messaged Baby Emo because it was one of our collab beats, and I was like, "Dude, I think we just fucking hit it. Like this is." And I the next morning when I woke up, I just like took a step back and like looked around, and I was like, "Holy shit! Like this is what I want to keep doing now," because that was such a unbelievable feeling to have one of your favorite artists like reach out to you and be like, "Yo, let's fucking work." And dude, I feel like that was definitely like a like if my initial trajectory when I first started making beats was the first shot, like that was the second trajectory and like the second shot
Yeah.
out of the gun, pretty much.
That's awesome, man. Thank you
Yeah.
for your wonderful answer.
Yeah. Let's go. Acquisi on the beat.
Was he on the beat?
So, we've been talking about like artists that you've worked with, Sewerperson being your biggest inspiration, being like the biggest goal for you at the time. As
Yeah.
of right now, is there anyone that you would like to work with other than Sewerperson? I know that you work with 99 Nights and you guys are doing Roundtable now, and you guys are working on stuff for Roundtable, but is there any artist outside of the artists that are inside of Roundtable and Sewerperson that you would like to work with and collaborate with in the future?
There's definitely plenty. I know right now I'm listening to like some Smoked Out. I think that those beats are kind of cool. I like how his beats sound, like kind of like a slower pace, more like melodic, and like I just love how they sound. But other than that, I mean, yeah, there's plenty of people. I can't like name anybody off the top of my head. Trying to think. I know. Damn, now I'm like blanking on names because that, that kind of like
Put you on the
put me
spot.
on the spot. Yeah, it did kind of put me on the spot. Obvious. Shit. Damn, yeah, I think.
There's a lot of
This guy
names
doesn't want
out
to
there.
work with anybody.
Yeah, pretty.
No, there,
That's
He said,
I don't
"Fuck
want to work with
y'all."
nobody.
such a space right now. There's so many names out there. There's so many people that are trying to start something. And
yeah,
it's like collaboration fest right now. Like everyone wants to work together. Everyone wants to try to
absolutely.
make something. They want to try to basically make art the best that they can.
Mm-hmm.
So like I
Exactly.
don't know.
Like I mentioned earlier, like collaboration is like a beautiful thing, and if somebody hits me up for a beat, like I'm like I have plenty on my YouTube. People still like go to my YouTube and will use those beats, and they'll like send me things like, "Hey, I used your beat," and I feel like that's still an awesome feeling. Like no matter who it is, like people just messaging you and being like, "Yo, I use this beat. Like here's my art." Like that's such a cool feeling and cool like thing to hear and see and everything like that. So.
So, while we're speaking on collaboration, I just want to ask you, like, what does collaboration truly mean to you? And like, what do you think that you can do as you get bigger with your career to preserve that sense of community that you already have? Because you're one of us, basically, bro. Like,
Mm.
it's crazy how one day you were like talking in the Discord, like, "Yo, I want to work with Sewer," and then that night, one of those nights, you got a message, because
Yeah.
that's really how it was, like.
Yeah. No,
Like,
it was like completely unexpected. Like I didn't the fact that he found me on YouTube versus the countless emails that I've sent
mhm.
was insane to me. Um which is
This
cool,
is
but I'm
great.
like I know. uh but collaboration like I keep touching back on things but because, it's just it's it definitely gives a sense of community in a way that, just people bringing their experiences through how they process through music and whatnot.
Mhm.
Um, how they process and them bringing their experiences to the table and being able to share it in a way where it makes everybody else understand like the goal, like the final goal, is just it's such a cool feeling. And like once the product is finished and it's out there for everyone else to hear and it taken out really well, like in that shared like community feeling of like we really did this shit and we made this shit and people like this shit. Like it's unbelievable to experience.
Awesome. Hell yeah. What do you think?
Oh, and
In what?
go ahead. I was about to say, like in the future, like you said, or you asked, like how, like as my career progresses, to keep that community alive,
Or,
I
or preserve that sense of community that
or
you already have, you know?
preserve it. Um, I don't know. I just feel like keep working with different people, keep working with the same people. You know, you never let your day ones go, pretty much. Um, and you just I don't know, everything moves forward. Like the world moves fast and it moves hard and you just got to keep working at it and like we touched on earlier, you just keep living like it's a new day and just keep bringing on new people pretty much.
Yo, somebody in the chat
Make
said
everyone feel accepted.
somebody in the chat said, I remember you making beats on the family computer. You've always been so cool. Hey, shout out to the family
Said
member.
that. That could have been my sister.
It probably was, bro. It probably
Oh
was.
yeah,
Shout
that's my
out.
sister. Yo, shout out Mariah.
There you go. Shout out to the fam for
Oh,
pulling
yeah.
up. W Convos in the sewer.
Fellas, I'll BRB 5 minutes.
Word.
Word.
Guest hosted by Mel Mai, who's stepping out for a moment. Sick, bro. Well, Heber, you can continue.
Yeah, my next question is, are there any aspects of the beats that you're making now that you would in no way find in like your early work?
Almost everything, dude. Like it's
Everything.
yeah, like I've learned so much through other people that and just like learning on my own too. Like FL is such a big learning curve and there's always something that you can learn on FL no matter what you're doing. Like all
On the
the automations that I do, all the samples that I use, all the mixing tips, tricks, tutorial, like everything that I've done since 2024, since I started using loops, is almost nothing compared to what I was doing at the start.
It's like just like a constant progression of like everything that you're adding
Constant
onto
progression.
these.
I'm still learning FL things. Like it's crazy.
On the flip side, are there any things that you've like left behind from doing?
Making my own beats, I guess.
Oh, right.
Yeah, making my own melodies.
When's the last time
I
you tried to do that? You're like,
I still try to every once in a while just to like see, and I can like get a decent sounding like melody going on, but nothing that I would probably post. It's nothing substantial.
how do you like pick out loops? Is it straight whatever feels like is the greatest, or something that you get an idea
Yeah,
from?
that's actually another good question because there have been, so obviously the person I work with the most right now is Baby Emo. Shout out Ricky, he's fucking
shout
goated
out.
on the
Amazing.
guitar.
Shout out Baby Yomo.
Yeah, showed us how he records and everything on this show. It's good.
Yeah, no, he's goated.
It's fucking sweet.
He like there's plenty of loops that he sends me where I'll listen to it and I'll try something on it and I just can't hear anything that I make on it. So there's a bunch of loops that I just don't use of his because I don't hear anything that I can add to it pretty much. But then there's always that one that he sends me where I'm like, okay, this is where I gotta lock in pretty much.
That's pretty cool. Is it kind of like instantly, kind of like like something's about to build?
No, not usually instantly. Like I usually have to like start mixing a little bit, like adjusting the volumes of some of the instruments and adding drums and whatnot, textures, everything like that before like I really catch a vibe, and then that's when I
Okay.
like truly lock in. Yeah.
Oh, I see. That's cool.
Star had a question for you, Matthew.
What's
He
that?
says, whenever you hit a block, how do you get out of it and give yourself more inspiration?
Dude, I haven't had a block. Excuse me. I haven't had a block in a minute. I had that mostly when I was trying to make my own beats. I'm just trying to think of a melody is insane to me. Like it's it's crazy. But as for blocks, I mean, there was a time, I think last year, where I was receiving loops from multiple sources: Jolst, Yunny Golds, Baby Emo, just everybody. And everything that I listened to, everything that I tried, I could not make a beat for the life of me. Like I think I went like 3 months without making a beat. Um, but every single day, I hopped on FL and I tried to make something work. And I feel like that, like hopping on every day just to make something that I didn't like even, kind of pushed me towards headspace where I'm like, okay, I've made enough like things I'm not proud of. It's time to make something that that I am proud of. And I feel like that kind of like kicked me in the ass to don't get out of that headspace of that block.
That's a really good answer. I like that.
Fuck yeah.
Hell yeah.
Sil, you want to hit him with one?
Okay, so like my third question, so, I keep having to clear my throat. You know, I
Yeah,
don't
to
know.
get
Ah,
ready.
so do I.
He said-
Yeah,
I'm
like.
Yo, drink water. Water
the
check.
only-
Everybody drink water.
Oh, you know
Check.
what? True.
Water
Yeah,
check.
that's good.
Gulp, 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 gulp.
Aqua's got bootlegger. Yeah, I'm fucking crying.
Water check.
Word. Aqua on demon timing tonight, bro.
Aqua sipping that fucking mouthwash, bro.
Word.
Okay, so my question I wanted to ask is that if you had to assign your beats a specific color or like an emotion as a label, how would you label them? This can be
Mm.
like a general thing, or you can have like, you know, your like favorite kind of thing to label certain beats or however that works for you.
For a certain color, I would probably say like white because all the colors are in white. So because it's such like a diverse thing. Like I can make any kind of beat. Obviously, I stick to like kind of like one genre of beats. Um, as a producer, I kind of have to like be able to expand my horizon if I wanted to. Uh, but for like what I have been making, I'd probably say probably. I know this probably sounds like cheesy, but probably like blue because I feel like a lot of my beats are kind of like on a sadder vibe. Um, for the most part. Uh, and I can't for a label though. Can't think of a label word. I'm not really good at like thinking like that on the spot.
I mean,
You can
you know
get
what?
back to us later.
I
if you
think the
need to.
color the color does it justice anyway.
Yeah, the color does
Um,
its like general justice. Yeah.
I will say I think white is probably the most impressive answer I've had for that question so far. The only other person I've been able to ask that to, like, you know, the first person I asked it to said Auburn, and I felt like that fit, you know,
Auburn.
his yeah, and I felt that fit his music really well. But I think you choosing white as like a general like color, and because that's kind of like, you know, the spectrum from everything.
Yeah.
That was so insightful to come up with on the spot.
Appreciate
I'm
that.
absolutely astounded. Thank you.
Well, I also just like love the color white too. Like it's pretty cool.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Fuck yeah. A queasy.
Damn, bro, I'm blown away.
Oh man. Well, I'm gonna be honest. We have kind of hit all of my questions, so I'm gonna try to
Okay.
think of
That's all
one
good.
here.
You're good, dude.
You're not getting off that easy, buddy.
That's fine.
I'll think of one on the fly here. Um,
He's rubbing his hands, thinking devious thoughts.
right. Said you've been focusing on making more beats recently. You've been trying to capture that that ambient sound that like Santa Monica's had or firework
Mm.
watching. Is there
Yeah.
anything in your vault right now that you're working on? Like, do you start one beat or do you like make multiple at a time? Like,
Um, let me. I don't think I have anything that's even like halfway done. I start a lot of beats and like try to set a vibe, but I haven't finished anything recently.
see, that's something that I was curious about because I started producing recently, and that's something like I've I'll start something, and if I'm not like digging it at the moment, I'll just stop. Like I'll save what I've like started because you never want to
Right.
like delete or get rid of anything because you could, like you said earlier,
Right.
you could always come back, let it marinate a little bit. That's the fucking word I was looking for, by the way. Mar
Marinade.
yeah. Hell yeah. But you can always come back later and see what you can make with it. Like do
And
you
that's exactly the point too. Is like I love to start something, and if I'm like rocking with it, like in the intro, I will come back to it at some point in time and try to continue it or finish it out or something like that along those lines.
okay. Like so say you're making a beat too, do you like hit points, certain points where like in the moment you're feeling it, like you're catching a groove with what you're doing, like your hi-hats are rolling perfectly, you got your snare going, blah blah blah, your kicks are going, but then
Yeah.
you go to do a different section and you're like, oh fuck. Like what do I do now?
Yeah, see that's kind of where I fall back onto what I said earlier, where I feel like most of my beats kind of sound repetitive because I structure them the same. Um, and that's a habit I'm trying to break out of at the moment. Like it's always like intro with either a sample or some sort of like texture that fades in, um, chorus, verse, like a little bridge empty part, and then back to chorus and then outro. Like that's kind of how I make every beat at the moment. Um, and even though like it sounds good every single time, I just feel like it's like I took notice onto it like myself. Like no one told me anything. No one's like, "Oh, you're making repetitive beats, yada yada yada." No, it was something that I noticed myself, and I don't know. Like I think it's fine, but at the same time, it's like I should be able to expand and structure my art differently.
See, I feel like that's something that like a lot of artists come across too, is like self-criticism. Uh, a lot of people are they love to criticize themselves. Like for example, say Mel makes a song and he's like, "Hey, I like this one right now," and then he
Hmm.
releases it, and then over time he's like, "I'm not sure if I'm digging this now."
Oh, God
Like,
knows I've done that.
like essentially, have there been any beats that you've done that with? Like, you've released it and then artists have hit it, and after you've heard what they've made, you're like, maybe I could have done something different or something better.
Oh, all the time. Yeah, like I'll hear something and I'd be like, damn, like if I would have cut it there, if I would have, kept the drums going at this certain part or the hi hats or like just I'll start nitpicking, and I don't like to get that harsh on myself because then it's a downward spiral from there. Um, so I tried not to think like that, but there's definitely been songs that I've heard where I'm like, damn, I could have done something a little bit different on that. That would have made it sound, I think, in my opinion, better.
Right on.
Let's give
So,
Mel
you're
one.
offered
Yeah.
a deal, man. Yeah, dude. So, hypothetical situation for you. I want you to really think about this hard, and you're not allowed to not answer. Okay? You
Uh,
no subversion, no circumvention of the question. I want a numerical output from your mouth. Okay? What's
all
the
right.
minimum threshold amount of money offered to you to switch up on your day ones?
Um, switch up on my day ones.
Switch up on your day ones. Let's soften the blow a little bit. Switch up on your day ones at least like publicly. You can like text them and be like, "Hey guys, this is a life-changing amount of money. I love you. You're my day ones, but I really got to take this." No hard feelings, of course. And they would be like, I understand this is a big deal for you. You've been trying to reach this point for a long time. This could really change the trajectory of your career and also your financial
Yeah,
stability.
for sure, for
No
sure.
hard, no hard feel. What's the minimum number? Like
Minimum.
I'm from Warner Music Group, right?
Yeah, yeah.
I'm about to own your masters for the rest of your fucking life.
Okay.
You will have no like no grasp on anything that you release publicly. We're turning you into a machine, but hey man, we're gonna give you a shit ton
Okay.
of money for it. What's that minimum threshold so I know how to lowball you?
So really quick, I can still text my day ones, but I just
You
can't.
I'm just saying like you're moving so like you're going out, you're on this record label now, like you're making beats for whoever Warner Music Groups tells you to make beats for. All right. They're like, listen, we got the new Ice Spice on Matthew production. All right. This is
Mhm.
gonna be a really
Yeah,
groundbreaking thing. Um
obviously groundbreaking.
Like,
really
grah.
groundbreaking work here. And you're like, "Oh,
No
dude,
way.
I sure would love to make a beat for my good friend back in the underground scene." And they're like, "No, no, no,
Yeah.
no, no. We own your fucking shit now. You make what we tell you to make." What's that minimum number? Minimum.
Well, what are you willing to pay?
Well, here's the thing. I'm offering the table and the floor to you right now,
Right,
right?
right, right, right. For sure, for sure.
I have a blank check, But that being said, I don't want to go a penny. Like let's say arbitrarily, let's say $1 million is the minimum threshold.
Yeah.
$999,999. Like, I'm not switching up on my day ones. Not worth it.
Right. No, I
What's the
would.
amount of money? Because I'm gonna be real with you, man. Like, if I came to the table with you, hey man, I got $10 million for you to make beats for who we tell you to make beats for. Like, you saying no to 10 mil? Come on, be honest.
It is pretty enticing. I won't lie. It is pretty
Pretty
enticing.
enticing,
That was a
right?
lot of money, bro.
That
He
is a
means
lot of money.
business.
I'm just,
That's life
but like,
changing.
here's the thing: 10 mil's a lot of money, but I say 5 mil, you're probably still thinking about it, right?
But you know what? 10 mil would work, and I can always just start a side project. So
Oh, this motherfucker. Well,
I
you
could
know
just start a
what?
side project and take that 10 mil and be like, yo, I'm still making music for my day ones, and I'll make music
all
for you
right,
too. But
Lost with
all
Matthew
right.
starts producing.
yeah, pretty
All right,
much.
man. We're getting you in the studio with Rick Rubin. He's gonna use AI to feel out the vibes. You still taking that 10 mil?
Yeah, no, I'm blocking your number.
At what point can we collapse your artistic integrity? At what point can we dismantle that for you?
The AI shit, man. I can't do
Sorry,
it.
I used up a lot of energy on just those 3 questions, and so I've just kind of been fucking
You're good.
going with the flow since then, and so hey, good to know you wouldn't switch up on your day ones though, especially not for Rick Rubin AI vibe coding. Fuck it.
And I mean, I'll take the money, but like I said, side project is being started immediately. I'm using that money
Yeah,
for my
like
side
same
project.
day.
Literally,
Same
yeah.
day.
I can't judge
All right,
you.
all right. Well, now you've got your $10 million, right?
Yeah.
And this is a big deal for you, man. I'm sure $10 million is probably more than money than you've held in your hand before. Not for a guy like me, you know
Absolutely.
what I mean? It's fucking pocket change.
Yeah, that's
But you know, you've hit the $10 million in your hand from signing your soul away to Warner Music Group,
love
right?
that.
So, what's the very first thing that you buy? First thing, like that money just hit direct deposit. It's way too much money for anybody to have in their checking account.
Yeah.
Not earning interest on that is crazy, but fuck it, you're going to spend it anyways. What is the very first thing that you're spending your money on?
I think I'm gonna pull like the nothing nowhere and go buy a fucking like ranch in the middle of Vermont, like mountains, and like not like I might just buy it out flat. Like I'm not
Yeah, you
spending
could buy that
all.
shit cash.
Yeah, I'm not gonna spend it all in one place, but or I might even like build some equity on it. I might just start a mortgage on that shit. Like
Yeah,
I'm
dude.
just gonna,
Fuck
you
it.
know, and then yeah, just I like how I don't know how familiar you are with like the nothing nowhere setup. Like him having like his own like little garage studio is so fucking sick to me, and like he's just on like a bunch of land and just taking care of chickens, animals, like just everything. And I feel like that's
That's
a
tight.
big inspiration for like how I would like to end up. But
Hey, you know, you're gonna get your ranch one day. I believe that. It's
hope so.
interesting how much people have developed the desire to detach and kind of develop this sort of selective isolation in their living
Oh
spaces. I
yeah.
remember when I interviewed Foreign Forest, he had the exact same plan. He said, "Dude, I want a bunch of land and I want to be off the grid."
Oh yeah. That's a dream.
That's what you gotta
So
do.
you got the solar panels on top. You've got cattle.
Oh
You know what I
yeah.
mean? So I mean, obviously, with that cattle, you've got to have a dog to herd that cattle. You know what I mean?
Of
What's your
course. Yeah.
what's your preferred dog to make sure the sheep get in the pen at the end of the night? You know what I mean?
Well, I'm not good with dog breeds, but whatever one that is typically used for that kind of stuff. The ones that are trainable
Shit.
and get the job done.
Trainable, get the job done.
Yep.
Jesus.
The
Do
best
your
sleepers.
job.
Buddy's getting a beagle for sure.
Like, oh, dude, are you rocking with a beagle, man? Come on.
I could. If it's trainable and gets the job done.
There you go.
Trainable and gets the job. That's what they say about me.
Yeah, I mean, gotta do it. Gotta do what you gotta do.
All right, I'm sorry. Someone can ask a real question now. It's my bad.
So, Matthew.
Oh shit.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Yo, did everybody die?
Yeah, where
Aqua.
did they go?
Yeah, where'd they go? Yo.
Dude, where is everyone?
Aqua, is it just me and you, bro? What happened?
Dude, they decided to leave us. They said, "Fuck you guys."
What happened? Yo,
Wait, is
YouTube.
Matthew still
Matthew,
here?
are you here?
Huh?
What?
What are you guys talking
Dude,
about?
what?
Aqua, what?
Yo,
What the fuck?
What are you talking about?
Yeah,
Yo,
what are
everything
you?
just stopped, bro. Go look at the YouTube. Literally
No,
What do you
everything
mean
just stopped.
everything?
The
What do you
YouTube's
mean
Everything,
everything
everything.
stopped?
You guys
Swear to God.
stopped. I swear
You
on
swear to
everything.
God, it
Yo.
just right here. I was
Aqua.
watching blank pen
Just so you
wheels,
guys know,
and
I do not drink. I'm not off the bootlegger. I'm not.
dude,
It's not.
I
I'm
am,
telling you.
and I'm like, what the fuck?
Everything just
Aqua's off the
stopped.
bootlegger right now.
Yo,
What did I miss when I was
everything,
gone?
bro, everything,
Yeah, I just saw it on the stream. It
literally
froze.
everything stopped.
Dude, the
Besides
simulation.
besides me and Aqua, bro. And I was like, yo, is everybody still there? That's funny as hell. All right, but Matthew,
Oh my. Yes.
if everything were to disappear at any moment, this moment, a moment from now,
Whoa.
an hour, what would be the one thing that you want everybody to remember from your music?
Damn. So you're talking if I fucking like blow up right now, or
I mean,
what?
I mean, if
Just say,
I
hey,
mean,
man,
if the
if we
world were to,
fucking kill you,
if everything were to disappear, not just you. I said everything, everything.
well, if
Us.
everything does,
Everything.
who's gonna be there to remember
Well,
it?
yeah. There's gonna be no one to.
All right, yeah, Mal, you fucking smart ass motherfucker.
Sorry,
Ruin my
bad,
question.
I'm sorry. I'll put the
No,
microphone.
no.
I'll
I
put
get
the
I get what you're
microphone
saying. I
down.
get what you're saying.
This
I
man,
get what you're saying.
he said,
I would hope that people to remember my music. I would hope that people just had fun with it and took it as I don't know the word for it. They used my art in a way that they could be able to make their own art
Mhm.
and be able to have it feel like a safe space where they God, I'm like I have these words in my head but I can't like project them right now. Um but pretty much basically have it make them feel like it's a safe space where they can create their own vibe that
Mhm.
could potentially help like who they want to listen to their music. Because I feel like that's what it's all about. Because people use music as a vice for a lot of people.
yeah,
You always get the people who like, bro, your music saved my life, or
Mhm.
I would have never even started music if it wasn't for your beats, like that kind of stuff. And it's it's that kind of like commentary and it's that kind of like thing that people say to you that just really make it feel like special, is a word for it, I guess.
okay,
And I would hope that I left a good impact on people, um and if I didn't, then that's just how they perceived it, I guess. Like I don't ever want to make somebody feel like they're not worth the art that they want to make, I guess.
right.
Hey,
And
buddy,
Like
you've left an impact on me.
I
thank you.
got
I
one last heartfelt one before I can ask the
Heartfelt.
boys for their final question ones.
Mhm.
What heartfelt, meaningful, intentional.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
what's one thing that you have learned from working with people in the scene like Zion, and the Roundtable crew? What's something
Yeah.
you've learned from working with those guys that you're willing to pass on to the community and share?
Dude, just make art. Like it's such a dude, I keep going back to this. It's a beautiful feeling to make art with other people. Um I know like especially like our corner of the music industry, like people are huge on collaborating. Like
Mhm.
I actually love to see like people, you know, being collaborative and speaking to each other and like making this beautiful art that everyone makes. And like just be honest with each other. Like if if you fuck with somebody's music, tell them that. Like you know don't just like the post or like just repost it. Like people love to hear that their music is good or
Yeah.
that their art is good. So, be that voice that, because you messaging somebody or like commenting or like being vocal about somebody's art can push that person so much further than just, liking and reposting. Cause I feel like that's just like a robotic move. Like it's great sharing somebody's music, great, love it. Showing love, liking the post, awesome. But telling somebody that their music is great and how it's left an impact on you as a person is such it's such a good feeling. So I feel like, yeah,
It's
if there's
fire.
anything, just tell people, communicate pretty much.
What's the best advice you could give? Like seriously,
That's awesome.
to anybody out there listening, drop the fucking nonchalant gimmick.
I'm
Be
sure.
be sappy and emotional and expressive about how you feel about the art, the people in your life or within proximity of you are creating. Um because that communication is what drives all of us forward. Like that's honestly probably my favorite answer that he's had all night, just purely for the fact that people get caught up in the kind of procedural nature of things.
Mm-hmm.
The easiest ways of support and the most distant ways of support. No, Matthew's right. Fucking DM people, comment on their shit, man. Like fucking call them. You know what I mean? Like let people know. I'm serious. Let people
No,
like I
yeah,
mean
for
if
real.
they're your friends, let
Yeah.
people know how you feel about what it is that they're doing because it really does make that major of a difference. To just have that affirmation, you know what I mean?
Facts.
Like my fuck like I don't care if I sound like sappy and sentimental and kind of corny. Like I'm gonna praise fucking Matthew's photography all day because that guy's an incredible photographer. He
Word.
captures like fucking these dreamy, surreal environments that cater specifically to me. Like that's my I love that shit so
Yeah.
fucking much. It invokes a great emotional fucking resonance deep in my soul to look at them, you know?
And if I had to add to that answer as well, it's like as an artist, if you're receiving these messages, like don't like to touch back on it. Like when I say be honest, I mean like that can go either way. Like if like don't tell somebody like, oh, your music sucks. Like don't be a bully, don't be an asshole.
Mm-hmm.
But like, you know, if you have opinions, like you can state that and like have a safe space for that. But like as an artist as well, like if you're receiving those opinions, like negative or positive, take that and use that like moving forward with your music or your art. Because that also plays a big role. Like you will learn so much from both positive and negative feedback that will make your art truly like what you want to make it and what you want to become. So
Now,
Yeah,
leading from
absolutely.
that, there's like such thing as constructive criticism and
yes,
being a bully too.
yeah,
Like you said, you don't have to just outright be like, "Yeah, no, your music fucking sucks. I don't like this." Like, no matter what you think, like, I don't think any music is truly bad. I think that it's just how you perceive it.
yeah,
Because everyone, like, something that I wouldn't like might be something that somebody else likes. You see what I'm trying to say here?
yeah,
Like,
yeah,
because I don't like it doesn't mean that somebody else doesn't like
yeah.
it.
It's somebody else's art. Like just because, yeah, like you just said, just because I don't like it doesn't mean that the next person right next to me won't like it, and they'll have great positive feelings for it. And you know, it's not like I hate the music, but it's just like not my type of music, you know. So,
Yeah, and there's nothing wrong with that either. Like
uh,
if that's not your cup of tea, like you
Mm-hmm.
can be respectful about it too. Like you
yeah,
don't like I said, you don't
you
have
just
to be
move on.
like, yeah. No, that's cool though.
Word. Great answers, bro. Does anybody have any final questions for Matthew?
I think I'm all out.
I ran out. 2 questions
I,
go.
I
Heber,
have one if
Heber, I
nobody
can't
else
hear
does.
you if you're talking.
Oh, my bad, dude. Yeah, I have one more. And Steel has one more, dude.
Yeah.
All right, yeah.
All right.
So
Oh yeah.
we have one.
Fire 'em off.
I'll ask mine real quick. Yeah, I was just wondering if you have like sort of a process or how you have gone about picking like the dialogue pieces that you have in your beats.
Just movies that I've seen really. I don't watch movies as much anymore, but I've seen a lot of movies that have left an impact on my life. As I'm sure all of you know, Eternal Sunshine, dude, hands down one of my favorite. It'll always be like my number one spot. But that movie, you know, you can only use so many samples from
Yeah.
that. Uh, but like I've used samples from Dead Poet Society. That's another really
A
impactful
great
movie.
movie.
Um, yeah, dude, like insane. And just I can't really think of any other ones off the top of my head, but or sit on YouTube. Like I Live in Nightmare Town. That one, that sample was from a YouTube video that I randomly found. Uh, I don't know. I can like recall what channel or what video, but I was listening to it. I was like, holy shit! Like this sounds cool, and I already had the beat laid out. I think I had the beat laid out, and then I added that sample afterwards, and I was like, oh yeah, this fits the vibe, because I was like, the beat is giving like a kind of post-apocalyptic feeling. So I was like, it's either gonna be zombies, alien, like I don't know what. And the first video that I clicked on had a good like zombie-esque
Fuck yeah.
feeling to it, or like infection type feeling to it. So I was like, yeah, that's the one. So, and yeah, like I think I scoured YouTube for probably like an hour to find that one. So I'll spend time. Like that's why I talk about like very intentional. Like I'll make sure I find the right sample for the right beat.
So with that beat, you were like waiting till you actually found something for it.
Yeah, yep. I was like, this needs a sample, and I'm going to find this sample before I post it.
That's cool. That's cool. And I assume there's been other beats where like you like wait, I guess maybe, and like
Oh
add a
yeah,
sample.
yeah. I won't post a beat until I know, like in my heart of hearts, like I know it's done. So I'm pretty sure I'm sitting on beats that are finished, but I feel like they're not finished yet.
Like some beats right now, you're just waiting for that last piece. Or
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, like whether that be like the mix, the sample, the right time, I guess. Like it's all up in the air until like I finally
That's
like get around to it.
Is
And
there a
finish it,
right
yeah.
time, bro?
For me, there is. Yeah.
For
Definitely,
everything
for sure.
though, is there a right time for everything?
Not for
Or
everything.
just for that
Not for
piece
everything.
that's
No.
sitting?
Just for like certain beats, I'll
Okay.
be like, yeah, I'll hold on to this for a little
I
bit.
wanted
Yeah.
to make sure you're not one of those people who I used to be like that with my art, bro. I used to think there was a right time for everything, bro. The right time is now.
No, I get that. Yeah, no, exactly. That's what I've had to learn too. Is like, because I used to be like that, where I held on to everything that I was making, because I was like, I'm not sure if I should post this or not.
The right time is now.
And-
Yo, shout out to Aqua.
And the right time is now.
Shout out to Aqua. Sorry, but shout out to Aqua. He's a big inspiration behind me noticing that the right time is now.
Shout out to Aqua.
Y'all will know sooner than
Aqua.
later.
Who's
Y'all will
that?
know sooner than later from what I'm
I
talking
was
about.
like, oh, what did I do, bro?
It's like,
Aqua's a beautiful man.
I feel
Aqua's
like a
doing.
deer in the
man.
headlights right now.
I don't know. It kind of looks like 50 Cent, I think.
Dude, stop.
Oh,
yo.
dude, I didn't know we had
Stop.
50 Cent on this panel tonight. Dude, get rich or die trying,
What did you say
right?
fuck me
Yeah.
for?
What do you say, fuck me for?
Are you into club right now?
If I'm in the
50?
club.
Go Aqua. It's your birthday.
Yo, 50, drop an 8-bar.
Yeah, dude, rap for us, 50.
I'm not
Oh,
rapping.
man.
Yo,
He
I
said
can't
I'm not
rap, bro.
rapping. He said I'll stick to
you heard it here
beats.
first.
Yeah,
50
I'm not a
Cent has
rapper.
stage fright.
you're not a rapper yet.
I'm not a rapper.
Yeah, you're not a
That's
rapper yet.
sick.
Just wait till I get you on something, man. I'm gonna send you something. I'm gonna be like, I'm fucking holding you at gunpoint, making you rap on this fucking lo-fi beat with syncopated chops. Good luck, idiot.
Look at
You
that fancy mic. Fancy mic for
sent
what?
me a beat,
Rap.
Mel. I'm hitting Will Smith flows. I'm telling you.
Oh, dude, little Wild Wild West getting jiggy with it.
Wow,
Yes,
wow,
sir.
West.
Oh, dude, I'm gonna hop. You gotta hop on that beat. Hit those slick Rick flows, man.
Oh man.
Let's do it.
We're
Combos
making
in
you
the
do it,
sewer
sir.
remix.
You're a rapper now.
You said you're stuck. You're locked into this now.
No, it's happening for sure, man. I'm getting you on a beat rapping, and I'm getting Matthew on a beat rapping.
Let's go.
Dude,
I need to find a vocal chain first, and then I might think about it.
Buddy.
can we be on the same beat, like same song?
Yeah, no, I'm gonna make something, and then you and Matthew will feature on it, and then
Oh, yeah.
we'll do something with
Hell
it.
Can
yeah.
it be on the Combos in the Sewer featured mixtape?
Yeah, we'll put it in the featured mixtape, and it'll be
Hey, fuck
both
yeah.
of their debuts in rapping.
Let's go. Let's go. Our lead single will be a Swain track.
Oh, what's funny is you guys think I'm joking.
I'm not joking. I'm dead ass, bro.
I'm not.
The right time is now.
The time is
right
now
time
for
is
you
now.
guys
The
to hop
right time
on
is
a
now.
lo-fi hip hop beat with me. All right.
I'm
The
not
time is
fucking playing. We ain't playing around no more. All gas, no brakes.
Listen, I'm gonna get you
All
the
gas, no
perfect dusty ass syncopated 72 BPM lo-fi hip hop beat, and you're gonna drop an 8-bar on it.
72 beat. That's kind of fast, no?
72? It's
72.
a little fast, but dude, I'm not gonna lie. I hit a 70 BPM beat the other day. I felt like I was floating. I've never felt better in my entire life. I've seriously never felt better.
That's good.
Word.
My brain is incapable of going above 90.
Sil, you
Yeah,
got
I
a
think,
last
Phil
question?
had- yeah.
Yeah.
Matthew's like, let's get this shit wrapped up.
No, dude, I fucking love it.
He's like, fuck this
I was
guy.
like, I was like, nobody's talking, so I'm gonna, notice Sil because he had a question.
We can't see him right now because he's continually checking his watch.
Yeah, dude. I mean, like, I'm
Time is money.
I'm
I
crying.
started that
Oh.
2-hour timer almost 2 hours ago, so we gotta go.
I need that 10 mil.
Yeah,
Oh man.
straight up.
Oh.
Okay then, let's wrap up with the final question. This one is kind of more personal and very non-specific and not related to anything, and more so about you as a person and like your journey on this earth, how you got here. So what I want to ask is, do you think your life has comprised mostly of, your nature and the way you were born, or has been comprised mostly of, nurture and the way you were brought up and the things you have been taught and the things you have learned?
It's definitely nurture. I grew up not in like a musical kind of like family at all. I mean, we listened to music, and my dad had a short sense of his horizons were not expanded. Let's just say that I was not forced to listen to, but I listened to a lot of like country like growing up, like a lot of like late '90s, early 2000s country. And I still listen to it to this day because it's
It's a
just a
good era of
vibe.
country.
Yeah, it's the perfect era of country. But my dad listened to that a lot, and I grew up with my dad for the most part because my parents were separated. Then at my mom's house, I listened to a lot more like hip hop, rap, and stuff like that. Uh, and you know, I didn't really even like have friends that were musically inclined or anything like that. Uh, I always like hear of the people that were like classmates and coworkers who were making music and whatnot. And I always thought it was a cool idea. And there was some points in my life where I'm like, damn, I wish I could do that. But I just never like put my foot forward towards it at all. And then came, late 2022 when I was just like, fuck it, let me just try it because I'm inspired by the music that I'm currently listening to, and that's what really like set it into motion, I think.
Yeah. I mean, that is very cool because I know, especially when it comes to art and like the artistic field as a whole, it is very split based on whether it's something that you are kind of born into or something you are learn.
Yeah.
And so seeing this has been like a coming of age thing almost for you, where you've been around, like different kinds of music, but you've never been in a space that really pushed you to formulate music until you got older, and you're at like an age now where you're like
Yeah.
you're inspired by the things that you are consuming.
Right, right. Yeah, and it's I tried to play the guitar when I was like 15, 14, 15. My brother had an electric guitar that, he was really good at playing. But I didn't really he was like in my life for like a year, I think, before he like moved back to his mom's house. And but he left like a little bit of that like seed, I guess, where he planted that seed where I was like, damn, like he plays really good and like it sounds cool and like I wish I could do that. Like that's fucking sick. Like making music is a very cool thing. But I was just I don't know, not in the right mindset at the time. And it was it was different to me, I guess I could say. Like music just didn't seem like it was my calling at the time. Uh, and I just thought like realistically that I would never do it. I could never do it. And then just one day I did. So
And one day you did, and that is how you ended up here,
and
which
that's how
is
I'm here right now.
a fantastic way, I think, to close
Yeah,
off. Hell yeah.
That's awesome.
life. I always say life is crazy.
Life
I
is
probably say that
crazy.
once a day. Life is crazy.
Life
is
is
crazy,
fucking
yo.
crazy. I said that multiple times today. That shit is
Yeah.
fucking crazy.
Yeah, no, like hearing Matthew, like you found making beats like out of nowhere, basically. That's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
so
it's
crazy.
it was such a strange calling to me. All of a sudden, I was like, "Damn, this sounds cool. I wonder if I can make it." And then, yeah,
Damn.
Yeah,
Well,
my thoughts exactly, bro. Like,
Oh shit. Well, I mean, that was a great fucking interview. I mean, if nobody has any other questions for him, do we have any plans with you? Any other plans with you? Do you have anything you want to do? You got Matthew. You want to do a beat breakdown real quick? You want to tell us how you
A
made the most?
beat breakdown.
Yeah, how'd you make your most recent Sewerperson production?
Santa Monica Pier. Let me pull that one
Oh yeah, the
up.
one you've been talking about so much. Yeah, let's see the stems of
Yeah.
that motherfucker. Pull it up right now.
All right,
Combos in the
all right.
sewer exclusive.
Hold on, wait, shit. I got the wrong FL open.
Yeah, let's go.
FLP.
Hey fellas, I gotta dip out of here, but thank you so much
All right.
for having me be a little guest.
Hell yeah.
Can we get a smile with you first before you leave,
Oh
please?
yeah.
Oh yeah,
I want to make sure
absolutely.
that you're in the
Sorry.
smile, Mel.
Yes.
Word. I'll draw a smiley face on your picture, Matt.
Yeah, yeah. That's
Word.
so cute.
Thank y'all.
yeah.
Hey, dude, I'll come back anytime. I love you, boys.
For sure.
I'm always down to come back. And Matthew,
Thank
wonderful
you.
answers, man.
Appreciate
I've
that.
quite
Wonderful
enjoyed hearing
questions.
more about your creative insight. I think you're a super talented guy, and I think you're doing a lot of cool things. And
you.
I'm excited to see you continue to do cool things. Make us all proud, man.
Yeah. Same goes for all of you guys as well. Like this is fucking awesome to be here actually. Like I never would have thought that I'd be getting interviewed. So I'm very grateful that you guys were, so accepting to have me on and even thought about bringing me on. Like it's very cool. Very cool experience.
Hell yeah. Shout out
Bet
to
you
Aqua.
didn't think I was gonna be here.
I did not. So yeah.
I tried to
Yeah,
keep it
shout out
secret,
Aqua.
like the best secret that I could from him. He's like, "Who is it?" He guessed it on the
Yeah.
first
I
day.
was tweaking. I was like, oh my God, who is it?
Who is it?
Wait, you
And, like,
told him there was a guest that he didn't know about?
yeah, I was like, I'm
He's
gonna
like, I got a special guest. I'm like, who? Who?
Oh, dude, that's funny as fuck. The
I'm
anticipation was
telling you.
killing you.
Dude, like I started
He's
getting like I
psychological
almost started
torture.
getting sick. I was like, who is it?
The man,
Oh,
the myth,
dude,
the legend.
overload on
Mige.
me is crazy. The Mige. That is what they call me on the streets.
On
The
the
Mige.
streets.
The
On
Mige.
the streets, yeah.
West Virginia Goblin.
It's
Oh,
true.
that's also what they call me. Yeah, me and Aqua, kind of like it. The West Virginia Goblin's kind of like a mantle that we take up.
Mm-hmm.
Like we're both kind of like it's, so
what
we
happens
converge in
often,
Point
like,
Pleasant to beat the fuck out of Mothman.
I only know Aqua as a Queasy and 50 Cent.
That's crazy.
Yeah. My bad. I don't know why I keep saying Aqua when I very much clearly mean to say 50 Cent.
Curtis Jackson.
So
Crazy.
Curtis, hey Curtis, what's happening, man?
Dev, you might as well just throw 50 Cent over my box, bro.
Honestly, yeah. For the smile, put a picture.
Yeah, we'll put 50 Cent.
I'll clip your picture and put it on his body with the Get Rich or Die Trying cover.
That's crazy.
All right, fellas.
Yeah, I
hope
love
you all
y'all,
have a wonderful
boys.
night.
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
take care, Mel.
Thank you,
Bye,
Mel.
Have a
Mel.
great night, guys.
For coming.
Of course, thank you guys.
That was sick. All right. Beat breakdown.
man.
Back to business.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so I've never really done a beat breakdown, so this is going to be interesting to walk you guys through. So obviously this is a very crazy looking FLP at the moment. Like there's a lot going on here. But essentially Ricky sent me a loop about, like I said, I think like a month ago, and immediately, like off of the first guitar, this guitar right here, I fell in love with it. Wait, it's kind of quiet. What the hell? Oh, I think it's this one. Yeah. That's also. Can you guys hear that at
Yes.
all? Did it need to be turned up?
I can hear it, yeah.
Yeah, he sent me this guitar, and I was like, damn, like that is like putting me in my feels right now. So then I structured it out. Why is that so quiet? Oh, that's why. I know why. Okay. So this is what I mean. Like it gets very confusing with all these automation clips and whatnot.
Right.
But yeah, once I heard that, I threw a texture under there. I was like, this is giving like birds. This is giving crickets. This is giving like kind of like a nighttime feeling. And you know, once you like have a guitar, like you just keep stacking them with all the other instruments and whatnot. Kind of like give it like some motion to it, and that's
Mhm.
also what like the textures are doing in the background as well. It's giving it some life, giving it some breathing, making it feel like a certain type of way. And then obviously it just keeps progressing. Turn this down a little bit. And the drums, I kind of started off with the drums with this like little shaker pattern. I was like, it's giving like kind of, I don't know the word for it. Like, it's like a raw kind of like instrument. Like you don't really hear shakers in music unless it's like a raw, I don't know, like live drum type ordeal.
Okay.
It's like,
But then, go ahead.
I don't know how to describe it, but it's like very like a Midwest emo, like indie sounding.
Yeah. And then I took the drums and I threw them. This was actually Ricky's idea. He was goated for putting me on this. You take the drums, you render them out, and then I just like threw a like little EQ onto it that extends out eventually. So it's kind of giving like a muted feeling. It's the same exact pattern as the main chorus of the drums, but I just rendered them out and threw an EQ onto it. Because in context, you even hear it in the song. It slowly fades in.
Mhm.
Because I wanted to give whoever used this beat like this space to kind of like do what they wanted to do right here, but also like stay true to the beat as well, and kind of like have it like playing in the background. And I think Miles slid on that. He understood the assignment. Like it was really
Thanks.
cool how he did it. And then then I wanted it during the drop. I wanted it to hit like kind of impactful. I wanted to have some impact, and that's kind of when like the bass comes in. That's when everything hits the crashes. All the drums just come in at once and start vibe with like the official song. And then Ricky was actually one to like kind of like finish the beat out. He added like this laser here, like some of the transitional sounds, which he's goated for like adding risers, crashes, stuff like that. Like he's really good at like what he does on that aspect. Like I would have never added that. Like this sound right here, I would have never added that personally.
That's a nice little like extra layer.
It's
Yeah.
so beautiful. Yeah, it's gorgeous how his brain works on like this kind of stuff. And I don't have the Miles vocals, unfortunately, but
It's okay. Do you guys want to
It's-
hear
it's
how the
also-
song turned out? I can play it.
I mean, yeah, we could do that instead of what was the outro song that we were gonna use?
I'll still play the outro songs. No worry, bro. We got the producer of the song right here with him. We'll listen to it with you here.
Yeah.
But you got special privileges.
I mean, yeah, like this beat probably took, I forget how to check it. Ricky knows how to check it, but it probably, I think I made this in one night. Like this, it's very rare that I make a beat in one night because I will sit on things like we talked about forever.
Mm-hmm.
But the loop itself and like how I was doing the drums was like so inspirational to me. Like I had to finish it in one night. Like I stayed up really late. Fucking, I was tired the next day at work because I just had to make sure that I finished this, and it just turned out beautifully.
Did you make this for Sewer, or did you?
I mean, obviously, a lot of the things that I make are with him in mind, but I don't ever intentionally make things for him because it's hit or miss if he uses something or not. But yeah, obviously, like with what I make, I'll send him everything, but it's all dependent on if he hits it or not.
Facts.
So when he sent this back like pretty quick, I was like, holy shit, like that's so gas.
Sick, yeah.
And it's really weird to hear it without his vocals on it now because I've just listened to the song so much. Like, I probably sat on that song for about a week or two before he finally like released it, and every single day I would listen to it. Like it's such a beautiful song.
It is a very good track. It's crazy to see how many layers are going to your
Yeah,
goes
like,
into your
it's-
production. You weren't lying about
like the-
you focused on the background. We can see it just based on the.
Oh yeah, I mean, like a lot of what I really focus on, like what I think makes my beats a little bit more unique is, like I've talked about, like the background noises that I will try to find. Like on the Soundscape website that I use to get these noises, these are all from like different packs on that website, but I like join them together to make like a certain that nighttime foresty like sound, I guess you could say.
That's crazy.
I mean, like all the automation clips to make sure like all the instruments and sounds work cohesively together is another thing that I will spend a very long time on.
Sounds like 5 a.m. in the hood, birds chirping and shit, bro. God damn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Something really
But-
cool about, like the background noise, bro, is it adds like a layer of percussion too. Like there's
Right,
certain
right.
points in the beat where you can hear like the that certain layer. It's like birds too. Like it's kind of like the yeah, like right
Yeah, like-
here.
Yeah, like that little
Yeah.
chirping that.
Yeah, it gives it like another layer of percussion.
Yeah, and you can see that it's cut right here as oh shit. You can see that it's cut right there because I intentionally like made sure like that noise happened at that spot just so it could like kind of cut into the beat
Mm-hmm.
and add some like you said percussion to it. 'Cause you can
Yeah,
see,
that's
like, it's
really cool. It's cool to see. It's cool to know that that's like intentional too. Like it's not just yeah.
yeah, and then like back here, like I faded them all out. They're all at 0 volume right now, but then they fade back in to give whoever used this beat like that space again, with nothing really going on, and then it comes back in and then resettles back on the drop. And yeah, now Miles took this shit and ran with it.
And ran with it. Here, I'll play the song.
Yeah.
Thank you, brother. That was fucking dope.
Yeah, I know it's not like a super in depth because I've never done one of those before, but I'll get better
That
on my
was
next one.
awesome.
On my next one.
Don't worry.
That's
dude, I
pretty
think-
cool.
I think
There's
you
more
did
opportunities
pretty
too,
good.
bro.
Oh yeah.
So many more.
I even might start making some YouTube videos of beat breakdowns. Who knows?
Hey.
Oh, yeah, dude. I saw that recent YouTube post. I was like, oh snap.
Yeah.
Baby, wake up.
Santa Monica Peer Pressure.
The Santa Monica Pier, the center of I wish you were here. I treat the water a mirror, one that shows me where I became what I feared. I prefer they don't know me or why I was here, so I could be whoever I want. I will be someone revered. So I'm a one-trick pony, at least that much is clear. 'Cause I am just like the old me, I can see in the mirror. I could see in the mirror. Even when I try to make that guy disappear, I still see him in the back wearing a grin ear to ear. Throw a laugh, I hear him tell me that I'll always be here. My love, can you taste the defeat? When the rain had hit the window, newspaper street. It's been a very long time since I
Yo, I
felt
see
how
Andy in the
did.
chat, bro.
All these
Holy
very
shit.
We
long
got Andy in the
nights
chat
on
right now. Let's go.
Yeah.
for a very pink pint, and I'll take me a
Shout out,
sip.
Mr.
I'll
Manager.
roll a super cookie blunt,
yeah.
and I'll take me a hit. I'm getting too fucked up to even be in a mix. I will sit out back and focus on my breath for
Yo,
a bit.
guys, I ain't even
When
gonna
they
lie.
make up those rumors where they don't even try.
Very good job with the interview. Very good questions. Very good answers for your first interview, Matthew.
Appreciate that. I'm not gonna lie, I was shaking in my boots when when Aqua hit me up. He's like, "Hey, we want you on." I was like, "Oh my god, there's no way." I didn't think I would do as well as I actually did. So I appreciate all like the really good questions and the patience for my answers as well.
I'll be honest with you, I'm kind of glad we waited to do the interview a little bit too. Like I feel like it was the perfect time to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We
no,
talked
for
about
sure.
doing it months ago, like a while ago.
Yeah.
But I feel like over time, like it's just you deserved a better like audience than what you would have had in the time before that is what I'm trying to say.
No, for sure, and I totally agree with that. I feel like I've learned a lot more, and I've became more comfortable in my own like process, I guess you could say, to be able to answer the questions the way I did tonight.
Let's go. Let's go. Hey, we got another.
We have a friend who wants to speak.
Yeah, I was gonna say
and
we
say
have another
something
guest.
nice.
Oh shit.
Oh shit.
Hi, Matt.
Hi, Zion.
Yo. Wait, is that all?
Yep. He just wanted to say hi. He just wants to be a part of the chat.
He's got the first date blues.
Let's go. Yo, drop a W in the chat right now for Mr. 99 Nights. Drop a W in the chat right now for Matthew. Drop a W in the chat right now for Aqua. Drop a W in the chat for Sil. Drop a W in the chat for Heber. Let's go. I need W's in the chat.
Zion, there's a masked bandit behind you, brother. He's on the floor, bro.
Love Matt. This is
Let's
so
go.
sick.
It was a great interview,
Like I'm
man.
about to talk
no
to
problem.
him. Yeah, he killed it.
You really
Appreciate
did.
that.
Did a great job. I'm excited to hear the stuff y'all have been working on for Roundtable.
Oh, dude, that
Yeah,
shit's
dude.
going nice.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Yep. Yep. Exactly.
What we got in the bag is I
Dude,
can't wait to release
it's
it.
it's nice. Yeah. What we got, it's great.
W Dev,
Yep.
W Matt, W Team, W Taco Bell. She really wants Taco Bell. I guess we're getting Taco
Yeah.
Bell after I get off live.
Door
guys.
dashing or are you driving?
I'm probably gonna have to drive and get it. I don't want to pay those DoorDash fees, buddy. We broke out here.
Twin. Trust. Yeah, you should
Trust.
actually walk. You should walk.
It's after 8. I ain't walking.
You should like hitchhike there and back, you know.
Yeah.
Taco Bell
should-
breakfast, hands down. I don't know. There's something about the bacon breakfast crunch wrap that dude, that shit makes my mouth water right now even.
I'll be sitting on the toilet all morning.
That sounds disgusting, bro. That sounds fucking
Right.
horrendous.
Like,
Bro, Taco Bell breakfast is better than everything else Taco Bell. I'm just gonna say it.
So,
Dude, I might fucking have to end your life.
I might have to try it, but like I also I'm very scared to try it.
Dude, steak
I
crunch
never had a
wrap.
bad experience. Let's just say that. I never had a bad experience with Taco
I
Bell
never
breakfast.
had an experience.
Uh-oh.
Oh, you gotta change that.
Yeah.
We gotta change
Yeah,
that.
same. I'm trying to try it.
Wait.
Wait, so I'm confused, Matt. Did you produce Perfect Place to Bleed Out?
I think I did. Maybe.
Yeah, I think so. I got that beat from you.
I think so. That was a
Dude, this
long
is a
time
bit.
ago.
This is a bit. I'm doing a bit.
And I think I sent that to him and he just like rejected it at first. He actually blocked
Yeah.
me a little bit
He
and
blocked
then
you?
and then he sent me
Yeah.
the song that he made on it and then we were cool after like 3
I
months.
actually wrote him letters. I sent him the audio form in letters, bro. I would just
I love that.
Did you mail them via carrier pigeon?
No, I actually fucking souped up a cat and I sent that shit down there with a homing beacon. You ever see the movie Hoppers?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like that.
Yo.
Alright, so my boys, we've reached the end of the road. I
This is
just
sad
want to
now.
say it's sad, man. I don't want to part ways with y'all, but like I do because I gotta sleep. I gotta work. You know.
Y'all know where to find me.
Taco Bell.
We gonna meet up again.
Yeah, y'all know where to find me.
Ah, that's
Matt,
right.
will
I
I
do
be-
gotta go get Taco Bell.
Matt, will I be seeing you in our private
Yes.
chamber?
Absolutely. I'm probably gonna be up for another couple hours.
Yeah, actually, Andy, we played the new song first thing. First thing we played it. It was awesome.
That shit was hard.
It was fucking
That
crazy.
shit was gas actually. Yeah.
So fire.
Jade's feature. I Discord went crazy over that one.
We get in the Voda Fuji feature next.
Yo, right? Like I asked
Streets-
Miles
streets
about
are saying-
that. I seen him in Toronto and I was just like, yo, Crody, when we get in the Voda Fuji feature.
Yo,
The photo
Crody.
feature would go crazy, bro.
So really quick
Yeah.
again, like shout out my sister. She actually stayed through. Right now, that's the Margewell in the chat.
Yo.
Yeah, it's so sick.
She actually stuck
That's
through.
Shout out
That's
Matthew's
really cool.
sister for staying all the way through the
Yeah.
interview. That's fire. Yo, Matthew, I know
Yes.
numbers don't really like, but like this is the most viewed episode, just so you know.
That's actually insane. That makes me more nervous.
Yeah, this is double the views at the end of the live of
That's
any other
crazy.
episode we've done. So, congrats, bro. You got motion, brother.
I appreciate everyone
You
for sticking
got
around. That's
motion,
fucking
brother.
awesome.
Matthew
Actually,
Motion.
I work with. So I don't know how to pronounce his name. Is it Suteki in the Discord?
Yeah, Sutechi.
Sutechi.
Yeah, Sutechi. Okay, I wasn't sure if it was like a sound or but anyways, I actually reached out to him not too long ago. That show that's happening in October, I do believe it is.
Mhm.
What is that? Up in Toronto. I am
Yeah.
actually doing a giveaway ticket for that. So that'll be in the Discord, I do believe. Yeah, so I'm still working things out.
Yeah.
So
Aw,
whoever
shit.
wins that will be getting a free show.
I think I was supposed to run that tonight during the
I
episode,
think
wasn't
you
I?
were. I think you were, but
Dude,
we're
I
what a
gonna-
didn't,
cuck.
bro. We dropped the ball on that.
What a-
We'll
bro,
be.
what a cuck move.
We'll announce. Are you
That's
do?
why I'm mentioning it right now.
All right. We'll have to do something, man. I have to
We'll
figure
do
out how
something
to
in
do
Discord.
it. Yeah.
No, it's all good.
Damn. Fuck. Shout out to the community. We'll get that to you.
We'll get it to you guys.
We'll
Don't
get
worry.
that to you.
Just be a part of the Discord.
But
And
yeah,
make sure you don't sleep. If you sleep, you will miss it. Stay awake for the rest of the week.
Yeah. No. We
be
should
still.
schedule it.
Be still and don't sleep until the podcast.
Exactly.
Which so, how long have you been up for, my glorious king?
32 hours right now.
Yo, dude, I think you should strive for greatness and aim for like 96.
He-
Hey, Hatman gonna visit me soon. Yeah, we're going interdimensional.
If you believe in that sort of thing, then yeah.
You look mysterious sitting there like
He's like,
Oh,
he
me?
came up on the stage to Aura Farm.
Little old me. I don't know why.
He's
I
just
don't know
taking
why I
the
was
spotlight.
invited up here, but
Because
yeah,
you're an
that's why.
important you're a pillar.
Pillar.
Dude,
I love you.
thank you. Shit.
Shit. Yeah, guys.
No, go ahead.
This
No,
was
speech.
Speech.
No, go ahead.
speech.
Go ahead.
Yeah,
my bad, my
speech.
bad.
99 nights. You got a speech?
Dude, I have a speech. Believe in yourself. People like Matt are important to the scene. They very much put on for the little guy like me. They make it seem like it's possible. I love him and everything that he does, and I'm very happy that we've gotten to become friends over the last few months.
Yeah. I'll be seeing you soon, buddy.
Yeah.
Word. This was episode 33 of Conversations in the Sewer. It's the podcast from the people who built the community for those who live inside of it. I just dropped the cartridge on the ground. Party foul.
Oh yeah.
I hope everybody enjoyed the Matthew interview. I just want to give a big thank you and shout out to Aquafina once again for making this all happen. Tonight was purely his responsibility, his doings, all of that. Big shout out to Aquafina. Thank you, brother. I want to give a big shout out to Sil, Heber, and Mel Maj for helping me grill this man with questions for 2 hours. Big shout out to 99 Nights for popping out at the end. Big shout out to Matthew's sister for staying all the way through the interview. My girlfriend in the chat, Labyrinth in the chat, Emery Beats in the chat, and Andy, Mr. Manager, was in the chat. Disturbed, been here all night. Lil Knight, been here all night. Yeah, y'all showed out tonight, for real. I appreciate all of that. We're gonna end, like always, with a couple songs, vibing out with the guys, good little episode here. We'll be back in 2 weeks from tonight for a deep dive episode. I know y'all been waiting for a deep dive episode. We are deep diving. I'm gonna ask the guys if they want to do a deep dive or if one of them want to hop in for the other half of the episode. But I will be doing a deep dive on A Doorman's Plight. So I hope y'all come through 2 weeks from tonight for that episode. But other than that,
I'll be here.
Other than that, let me get the bot queue in. Guys, y'all got any final words to say to the homies while the music plays?
Just that I appreciate everyone showing up and sticking around. That's fucking so cool to see. Every one of you deserves the best rest tonight.
Man, dude. So
Appreciate
glad you
it.
guys came out. Thank you, Matthew.
Thank you guys. Awesome questions, by the way. I didn't feel like grilled at all, by the way. Like that shit was so beautiful.
Yeah, it
Thank you.
was. It flowed nicely too. I liked how we like kind of like bounced off of each other's questions, and like we had
Yeah,
the
no, it was cool.
format, but like we didn't necessarily have to follow that format. It was sweet.
Yeah, no, it was cool.
This is shit. This is Ellie Mills, Enemy Turf, requested by Sil. Like I said, 2 weeks from tonight, a deep dive episode. Yes, they have Taco Bell in England. They have Taco Bell in England, right, Sil?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably better.
Bro, the
And
Taco
probably
Bell
worse,
is
bro.
so
They're putting
fire.
fucking beans on toast. The fuck do you think they're putting in their Taco Bell?
Yeah, imagine English Taco Bell is just like fucking
Yeah, it's just
yeah.
beans on taco.
Who's getting fish and chips at Taco Bell, bro?
Bro, if you get fish and chips at Taco Bell, you deserve public execution like the olden times.
You know, I'm gonna pull up to Taco Bell one day and just order some like fish
Dude, I
and
can't
chips
hear
from
you.
Taco Bell.
Word, what a good song.
That was
Man.
a vibe, yeah.
Look at it.
And
Look at it.
oh, we got a kitty.
He's a goblin, bro.
Booger.
Got a kitty. We're gonna end the episode with one of the songs that was mentioned a little bit earlier. It's called Firework Watching, produced by your very own Matthew and Baby Yummo. Shout out to Baby Yummo too as well. Yo,
No, for real, Ricky is good.
we should probably get Ricky on sometime.
You should,
Absolutely.
bro. He would kill it.
Absolutely.
Ricky would love it. He's got a lot to say.
Word. All right. Well,
I
Aqua,
hope
work
he's
on
not
that.
listening. 'Cause he's gonna be like, "Whoa, why would you say that?"
He's like,
So, he's already agreed to come on. We just gotta make it happen.
Oh shit, I think you said that too before.
Yeah. we just gotta schedule it, bro.
Alright, word. Sounds good. Yo, I hope all of y'all have a great night. Drink some water. If you smoke weed, smoke some good weed. If you have Taco
That's what
Bell,
I'm about to, Devin. Devin,
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
about to.
word, bro. Hold up.
I'm smoking right after
Yo.
this. I didn't want to smoke before this because I was like, I'm going to be fried for these questions. There's no way.
Nah. Yo, my girl and I met Flesh and Bone from Bone Thugs and Harmony yesterday. That shit was cool.
Bro, Dev, your girl and I are gonna have beef if she keeps trying to take you from me. You're mine.
I gotta talk.
Aqua, I ain't
I
fighting
got-
her, bro. You can have fun with that one. I ain't doing all
I
that.
gotta send a message to you, combo boys, then about something.
Okay.
Interesting.
Anyways,
I'll have my people reach out to your people.
yeah, for sure.
it'd be really funny if you just got your girlfriend to like message like the podcast account.
Dude, my girlfriend's right here. Matthew, message the podcast.
Yo. He said, yo. Oh my god, bro.
I love Matthew.
I'm dead, bro.
I love you too, buddy.
I'm dead.
But I'm grilling you after we get out of this.
Yeah, I know.
Yo, that's crazy. Have a good night.
Later, boys.
Yeah.
I just switched it to the stream ending screen. Y'all don't gotta leave quite yet, but. Oh, damn.
Zion was like,
Zion said, fuck them,
"Zoom
bro.
in."
He said, I'm smoking my blunt.
Are you guys still down to do that thing tomorrow?
Oh, shit, yeah. What timing?
9:30, 10 o'clock. I know, Heber, you said you have to work, right, bro?
Yeah.
What time do you get off work?
I get off at 11 p.m. my time, which is CST. So, what is it for you?
You work
I
till
think I get
11
off when it
CST?
starts. Yeah.
Yeah,
CST
it's a little late. You'll still be at work.
Are you still able to stream?
Yeah, I'll tune into the YouTube stream. Yeah. I'll probably be driving home when it starts, honestly.
My biggest thing I don't want to do it necessarily is having talk to it. Oh,
So yeah, if you're still here, YouTube, we're doing a listening party tomorrow. Have a good night.
Oh yeah.
Impromptu.
Are you showing up for you showing up for the show in Brooklyn?
Uno momento. 1 second, sir. I want to do something real quick to end the live.
Yeah, you're good. You're good. You're good.
I'll let you know.
Yeah.
Once the song ends.
Just the longest outro ever, dude.
Why'd you do
This is
that?
one of those examples. This is one of those examples where I'm like, damn, like I could have changed that. Like, that
Aqua
was-
dipped on us.
He did dip on us.
Anyways, Conversations in the Sewer, episode 33, the podcast from the people who build the community for those who live inside of it. Bye, YouTube.